Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Game number 3 of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at 2 of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Matt Latos, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Standing in, Christian Brummett. He will lead this one off today.
Christian Brummett.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Latos ready with another 0-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8th. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Now at the plate, Randy Wiggins. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Angel Vargas. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Orioles 0, Sox coming to the plate. You're watching MLB Network. Ted Brooks will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through it, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues.
Ready now, Kenny Lofton. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 4-1. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, they've won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road. And that's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep. In this place, that's pretty good.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a leadoff double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Fred Lynn. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. But a foul ball here, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
No one out with a runner at second. Down the first baseline. Wiggins fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, they're getting to him early. First inning run, RBI on that base hit. Take it to him, because you know once he settles in, he's going to dominate the game.
Into the box, Eddie Murray. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Wade Boggs, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Wow, backdoor slider. That was a really good pitch. It's a tough pitch to hit because you don't get the normal read that you think where the ball's going to break. He stayed with it. Great contact. Picked up the base hit.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Hit hard on the ground to short. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Orioles nothing. Into the box, Bart Wiggins. He'll be in to lead off here against Matt Latos.
Wiggins.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one. Well, the first two pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And there's your first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. And I'm looking out there at second base. Dustin Pedroia, you talk about a gold glove, gritty player. That fits him perfect. He's going to catch everything at second. He's gold glove worthy. And then gritty, don't hit him. He'll knock you back.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and a fine start to the inning here for Latos. 2 away.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Curtis Randall.
At the plate, Curtis Randall. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
To 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Adam Lind. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Adam Lind.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 0-1 on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Popped high in the air. And there's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. That center fielder can go get them with the best of them. Tremendous range to left and right, and he's got a cannon. This is what you like in your best player in the outfield.
Striding in, Carlton Fisk. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kyle racing back. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Push to the right side. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Well, this is textbook hitting. Right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or left-handed hitter taking it and shooting it to left. He stayed with it and shot it the opposite direction. Nice job.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in is the veteran center fielder, Kenny Lofton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw strikes.
2 out with the man at first. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
From the belt, the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Brian Brummett. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Fred Norman, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting ninth, 3rd baseman, Tyler Scott.
Digging in, Tyler Scott. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
Nope.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Christian Brummett would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Brummett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Randy Wiggins. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped foul wide of first. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at 3rd, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Right fielder, Angel Vargas.
Into the box now, Angel Vargas, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Here's Latos now on 0-2, and he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Orioles leave them loaded. They're down 1-0. Ready for another chance? Fred Lynn. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
Standing in, Corey Seager looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing and it disappears away from you.
Ready with the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The changeup down just didn't get him to go after it.
1 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Striding in once again, Eddie Murray. He singled his last time up. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
This guy is so strong. He just fought that ball off the left field. I know it's a little bit of a blooper right now, but it's going to be a line drive in the books when you look back.
Stepping in now, Wade Boggs, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Scott coasts under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're up 1-0. Digging in, Bart Wiggins. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bart Wiggins.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-10 sign on the monster. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Left fielder, Chris Kyle.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Kyle comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Into the box now, Curtis Randall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out. Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Stephen Piscotty.
First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
0-2.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Vargas over to his left. 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Adam Lind.
Here's Adam Lind. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way outside. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Brummett over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Carlton Fisk.
In now, Carlton Fisk. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Digging in, Brian Brummett. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Brian Brummett.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's grounded foul. Here it comes. Down and away, ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Into the box, Fred Norman, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Lofton giving chase. He's around first, heading for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Tyler Scott.
Stepping up now, Tyler Scott, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
No, that's foul.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder Christian.
Ready once again, Christian Berman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back? Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Brummett rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. In now, Angel Vargas, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a diving left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall, and the run will come in to score from second, as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Bart Wiggins, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here it comes, 2-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
On its way is pitch number 75. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Line drive to center field. Lofton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Orioles lead it 3-1. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Vargas is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Digging in once again, Kenny Lofton. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 10, Fred Lynn.
So digging in now, Fred Lynn. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Wiggins on the move, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. The Orioles are on top, 3-1. Evan Scribner takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 59, Evan Scribner.
Digging in once again, Chris Kyle. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Kyle.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but that's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Curveball that time, not even close. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Fisk gathers, and the throw is in time. Kyle is retired, and there's one away.
Shortstop Curtis Randall.
Ready for another chance. Curtis Randall, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Nope.
Righty against righty, as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a
2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And that is through into right field for a single.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. That breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Brummett. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. First pitch on its way. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Murray camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Fred Norman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Fred Norman, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back in standing. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Now a move over to first. Runner's back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Kyle, 1 out.
First baseman number 33, Eddie Murray.
Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Murray. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Grounded back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
3 for 3 on the day right there with that single. He looks locked in. Don't pitch to him anymore.
Third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Ready once again, Wade Boggs. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. Red Sox leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. John Axford is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Sean Axford.
Striding in once again, Tyler Scott comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tyler Scott.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one.
0-1 is the count.
Here's the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Scott is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Stepping
fielder,
up now, Christian Brummett. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here's the 1-1.
Ball 2.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
2-1.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think you'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. As the lead remains 3-1. Here's Adam Lind. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Designated hitter, Adam Lind.
Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Lind awaits the 0-1. 1-1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Pitch on the way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Lays off. 2-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in now, Carlton Fisk, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit down the line, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. He'll try again. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Bottom of the 7th inning. Will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Center fielder Kenny Lofton.
Now at the plate, Kenny Lofton. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Katimer will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Hank Katimer.
Coming to the plate now, Angel Vargas. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Attention, please.
Christian is going to be
Pitch
asked to
hitting
get
for
things going
Baltimore,
here as a leadoff the
number
top of the
19,
8th.
Owen Christian.
Fouled off into the seats behind first. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Standing in now, Bart Wiggins. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, he dropped that bunt in what I call the Bermuda Triangle, in between the third baseman, the pitcher, and the catcher. About 45 feet down the line, and nobody's going to have a play. Great execution.
At the plate, Chris Kyle. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, Brad.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Into the box, Curtis Randall, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls, because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded, you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Now a ball line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, catcher Brian Brummett.
At the plate, Brian Brummett. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff, reaching back, trusting his fastball.
From the stretch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Red Sox 1. Owen Christian will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 19, Owen Christian.
Striding in, Fred Lynn. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it bangs off the monster. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here's Corey Seager. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Wiggins scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Eddie Murray. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Nate Jones is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Nate Jones.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One out and a runner on third. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. 3-1 now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And that'll be the fourth wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Gerard Dyson will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 19, Gerard Dyson.
So coming to the plate, Wade Boggs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Runners are at first and third, one away. And a good strike two pitch there as he has to fight to push it foul to the left, so they'll try it again. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bryant Ramirez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Todd Frazier is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Digging in, Fred Norman. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
For the Orioles, the designated hitter, Fred Norman.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The batter, third baseman, Tyler Scott.
So digging in now, Tyler Scott. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There is Pedroia. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, center fielder, Christian Brummett.
Digging in now, Christian Brummett. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0. And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Softly on a line to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and it's still 3-1. Coming to the plate now, Adam Lind. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Adam Lind.
Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
54, Aroldis Chapman.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Wiggins ranges to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher Carlton Fisk.
Standing in, Carlton Fisk. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a hard liner towards short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are two away.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
So striding forward now, Dustin Pedroia, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Chapman's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Ted Brooks gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Mike Scott got the win and now has 150 on his career, leading the Yanks to a win over the rival Red Sox 7-2. Looking at the standings, the Red Sox are in last place in the AL East, and the Yankees are in second place in the AL East. The Reds hit 3 long balls as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 10-2. Right now, the Blue Jays sit in second place in the American League East Division, and the Reds are in third place in the NL Central. The Detroit Tigers finished off a 2-game sweep as they bested the visiting Indians 2-1. At the moment, the Tigers are atop the AL Central, and the Indians are in third place in the AL Central. The Chicago White Sox had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-3. As of today, the Royals sit in third place in the American League Central, while the White Sox are leading the American League Central. The Seattle Mariners pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-1. Looking at the standings, the Mariners are leading the AL West, while the Angels are in last place in the AL West. The Texas Rangers sent 3 balls into the seats as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-1. Heading into today, the Astros sit in third place in the American League West Division, while the Rangers are in third place in the AL West. The Philadelphia Phillies completed a short 2-game sweep as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-4. At the moment, the Braves sit in fourth place in the National League East Division, and the Phillies sit in first place in the National League East Division. The Mets finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the Fish in Miami 2-1. Right now, the Marlins are in fourth place in the NL East, while the Mets sit atop the NL East. The Cubbies completed the long 4-game sweep as they stole a walk-off win in extras against the Giants 9-6. Looking at the standings, the Cubs sit in first place in the National League Central Division, while the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division. The Cardinals only allowed 2 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Nats 4-0. Heading into today, the Cardinals sit in third place in the National League Central Division, while the Nationals sit in third place in the National League East Division. The Diamondbacks secured the win in extras against the Rockies 5-4. At the moment, the Diamondbacks sit in second place in the National League West Division, while the Rockies are in second place in the NL West. The Dodgers grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 1-0. As of today, the Padres are atop the NL West, while the Dodgers sit in fourth place in the National League West. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Jody. Jody, Christian,